There you are. I've been looking for you all day.
They've been keeping me busy. Had to shoot all new matchup graphics, promotional shots. My hand feels like it's about to fall off after signing about 1,000 8x10s.
It's tough being the archetype.
Honestly, it's nice being the archetype. I missed it.
You were gone for like 2+ years.
Enough time to realize Hollywood wasn't for me. I'm putting the whole acting thing on hold for now. WWE is where I'm meant to be. That other stuff can wait.
Well, that's all good to hear. Not an easy first match back tonight, though, against our champion. If it were up to me, I would have given you a warm-up. I'm pulling for you. But Braun Breaker, he's the real deal.
I know I was out, but I didn't stop watching the product. I've seen Braun's matches, and I know what he can do.
Seeing him on TV is one thing. Facing him in the ring is another, especially with Heyman in his corner. But look, I know you're up first tonight, so I'm sure you want to go get ready for your match. Good luck out there.
Thanks, Pierce.
Wow, what's it been? 10, 12 years?
Something like that. Good to see you, Punk. You've been on quite the run since you came back to WWE.
Thanks, and now it's your turn. I saw they put you right back in the title picture against Braun Breaker and my old buddy Heyman. Must be nice. Took me over a year after I returned to even sniff a title shot.
Well, different situations. Unlike you, I wasn't sitting at home for 10 years watching hockey with my dog.
It wasn't just hockey. We also found time to watch that movie you starred in as, what was it? Cop number 6?
It was actually Cop with Mustache.
In any event, I have a feeling you'll pick up right where you left off. Once that archetype music hits and they see you out there with your old familiar look, they'll be chanting your name and you'll be more than ready to take care of business.
Why change what always worked, right?
Change can be good. Not saying you need to start a mutiny or anything, but at the same time, you don't want to rely on old habits too much.
Got it. You know I'm not one of your NXT kids, right? I can handle this.
Yeah. Good luck out there. And if you win, I'll be waiting for a title shot.
I gotta ask, are you sure?
Good to see you too, Paul. Am I sure about what?
Any of this. We all know it's not gonna turn out well when you face my client, the reigning, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. A lot's changed since you left WWE. Let's be real. I'm not sure you even belong here anymore. So do yourself a favor. Turn around, pack up your stuff, and go home. Because I'm telling you, promising you, this is the beginning of the end.
A lot has changed, Paul. Hell, you're on your 3rd client since I left. But here's the thing. I'm not going anywhere. I do belong here. And you'll realize that when I defeat your latest Paul Heyman guy tonight.
Things could have been so much different between you and me. You could have been my Paul Heyman guy, my champion. But you turned down my offer. For what? To have a one-line cameo in some garbage action sequel where you're the first schmuck to die? You were never going to be the next Rock, the next Batista, the next John Cena. So, was it worth it? Giving up the opportunity to work with the greatest mind in the business while you sat on the sidelines watching the industry pass you by?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Oh, I agree. And what's going to happen tonight is your comeback will be the shortest of all time. And the reason, will be Braun Breaker. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Comeback kid. Prodigal son. Yeah, look at you. Rolling up in here like royalty.
Jacob Fatu. Congrats on the big title win last night. Of all the people I've seen come into WWE while I've been gone, I don't think anyone else has made the impression you have.
Nobody has. Because when God made me, he broke the damn mold. I'm all gas, no brakes with it. That's why I brought this Intercontinental Championship home to the family last night at Mania.
When I won the IC title, that lit the rocket under my career.
Must still be burning if they handed you a title match just for clocking in, huh? I won this, but everybody's talking to me about, oh, Fatu, you see the archetype is back? Fatu, you see he's making a comeback against Braun for the WWE title? Fatu, you think he's gonna win?
Well, do you?
It don't matter if you win, it don't matter if you lose. Braun and Wiseman might have that WWE title on lock on Raw, but everybody know who runs shop on SmackDown.
Let me guess. You?
You're quick. Sooner or later, you're gonna try to take what's mine. And you know what's gonna happen when you do?
I'm gonna win the WWE title later tonight, so I guess we won't find out. Until you step up to the big boy belt.
Oh, we ever get in that ring? I'ma dog walk your ass back into retirement.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the undisputed WWE Championship. It's the Archetype ready to make his long-awaited return.
Let's be honest, I think the challenger is swimming against a strong current. Hell, even a riptide in the form of WWE Champion Braun Breaker. This has the potential to go sideways real fast.
It's time to find out if the Archetype is ready for this moment. The WWE Champion, Braun Breaker, is here.
Aside, there's one intangible that Breaker has that the Archetype does not. Paul Heyman.
You can't put a value on what Heyman brings to the table. I'd be surprised if Braun will need any help here tonight, but if he gets caught off guard, he has that fail-safe. The Archetype has no answer for that. Let's see if the champion will break the spirit of the Archetype.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun.
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title. The one title to rule them all. Here we go. It's the Raw after WrestleMania, and our WWE Champion is wasting no time in facing their next challenge in the returning Archetype.
This is a match we thought we would never see, let alone witness, just one night after the showcase of the Immortals.
Credit to Paul Heyman's guy, Braun Breaker. He doesn't dodge any challenge. He just better hope that doesn't catch up to him tonight. Got out of dodge that time.
Splash!
Oh, that punch! You can almost see the adrenaline in his veins now. He saw that one coming.
Paul Heyman's client, Braun Breaker, is defending his WWE Championship against the returning Archetype in a showdown worthy of next year's WrestleMania. Right now, on Raw. Pressure being kept on Braun. Tough spot for Braun to be in. Buster. The champ has absorbed some damage. He knows this is a contact sport. Look out! What a splash! Someone knows that if they want to hold gold at the end of the night, they have to pull out all the stops. What a barrage of stops. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Ooh. Choke slam. And stomping away in the corner. Just ruthless. And his onslaught continues.
He's just kidding. You still think the Archetype is swimming upstream, Wade?
He looks great, but he better stay focused here.
Look out. Frankensteiner from the top row.
Like I was saying, and the Archetype may be hurt.
Here we go.
Spear! Breaker nails the spear! That's gotta be it. Braun Breaker has successfully defended his WWE Championship, turning back the Archetype with relative ease.
This wasn't the comeback the Archetype had hoped for, to say the least. And now he's going to be asking himself a lot of hard questions.
Braun's about to put an exclamation point on his WrestleMania weekend. The archetype just hit the floor with a sickening thud.
Well, if it wasn't clear already, it's officially a new era in WWE. The archetype is a thing of the past, and Braun Breaker reigns supreme.
I'm not sure how the archetype is going to regroup from this.
He might not regroup at all.
We are now joined by a former champion who made their long-awaited return tonight, the Archetype. Let's open up the floor to questions. Let's start off in the front row.
Thank you. Marcus Brown from the Wrestling Spectator. I wanted to know how you're feeling after that match.
Thanks, Marcus. I'm a bit banged up. That suplex to the floor didn't help. But nothing I haven't felt before. I'll be all right.
Okay, next up, third from the back.
Hi, Robin Ray from the Women Who Fight podcast. Have you had a chance to check out the reaction on social media?
I've been in the trainer's room for the past 2 hours, so no, I haven't. Why? What's going on?
You're currently the #1 trending topic worldwide.
Oh, here we go.
One post reads, and I quote, "The archetype is like a fast food burrito. You haven't tried it in a while, so it sounds like a good idea, but it's a sloppy mess, leaves you feeling unfulfilled, and then exits in a hurry."
Look, I'll be the first to admit I didn't perform up to my standards tonight. Am I disappointed? Of course. But I'm not going to let one bad match define me.
We have time for one more question. Robert, you were next?
Thanks. Robert Inkin, Sports Coverage Daily. With how your night turned out, are you going to continue your comeback? Or was this just a one-time appearance and you'll be headed back to Hollywood?
I think a lot of people are wondering the same thing, so I'm glad you asked that. Here's my response. I will not give up that easily. All that negativity, it's fuel. I am going to use every negative post, every negative comment from the crowd, the locker room, the media. I will use all of that negativity to fuel my comeback. I will train harder than I have ever trained before. I'll be the first to show up and the last to leave. I refuse to go out like this. I refuse to let my fans down. I refuse to let myself down. So I'm going to take a step back, reassess. And the next time you see me, the real archetype will be back. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Archetype.
Trying to remember who you used to be? I wonder if you'll ever get back.
A little bit of both, maybe.
The place looks nicer than I remember.
We've made some upgrades. A lot's changed since the last time you were here.
Don't have to tell me that.
Yeah, I saw your comeback match. I saw the press conference, too. I could have gone a whole different way. But you showed up, took it on the chin, didn't point fingers, didn't play the victim.
I got beat. There's no hiding from that. But I'm not staying beat. I'm here to give everything I've got and find out if there's more in the tank than everyone saw last week.
Well, then you've come to the right place. You know, everybody talks about my big comeback in 2002 like it started at SummerSlam. But the match? That was the easy part. What they didn't see is the months of grind that came before it. The quiet work, the doubt, the pain. You ready for that? Because there aren't any Hollywood stuntmen who can do the hard part for you.
Good. I'm tired of watching them have all the fun. And when the camera's cut, the only thing that matters is what's real. And there's nothing more real than this.
Glad to hear it. We've got a bunch of hungry talent here dying to test themselves against someone like you. You'll push them. They'll push you harder. You've got the run of the place. Talk to me or Justine when you want to set up a match.
Thanks. I will.
Oh, almost forgot. There's a little gift waiting for you in the locker room. Courtesy of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker.
Is it in a flaming paper bag?
No, but it might as well be.
All right.
You find your gift?
Yeah. Shovel. Bow on the handle. Real thoughtful. Pretty sure they think they already buried me.
Interesting. I assume they sent it to you so you could dig your own grave. Both work. Look, don't let Heyman get under your skin. Toss it out and forget about it.
Throw it out? Nah, I'm gonna use it to dig my way out. Besides, I'll need something to help me haul this giant chip on my shoulder.
Sounds like they made a mistake and poked the bear. You want to get into the ring and show us what happens when the bear wakes up?
What do you got for me?
That was a strong showing. Clean win, solid ring work. Exactly the kind of step forward we were hoping to see.
Thanks.
And sir, I have to say, getting a chance to get into the ring with you was a dream. When I was grinding on the indies, I used to watch your matches to stay motivated.
Drop that sir nonsense, Hector. I'm not retired yet.
Definitely not. And after watching you out there, I'm convinced. You're ready to take the next step and head back to...
No, he's not.
Excuse me?
No disrespect. You beat me. No excuses. But I've been where you are, trying to find my footing after the spotlight moves on. And I'm telling you, it takes more than just a few wins in here to get it back.
I've been through the grind too, Hector, and I know what it takes to climb. Maybe better than you think. So instead of giving advice, maybe try listening. You might learn something on your way back up.
That's the kind of thinking that got me knocked out of WWE and got you knocked on your ass by Braun Breaker. You need to learn what they don't teach you here.
We teach everything here at the PC.
When's the class on putting someone through a flaming table?
Fair point.
Here, you learn how to control a match. On the indie circuit, you learn what to do when you've lost control. The indies don't care who you were. They teach you who you are.
He makes a compelling argument.
Yeah. It might ruffle some feathers in the office, but I'll allow it.
I don't think I need your permission, Sean.
Maybe not, but you do need someone out there to watch your back. Take Hector with you, and try not to lose yourself out there.
I'm not trying to lose myself. I'm trying to find myself. Okay, you're the indie tour guide, so where to first?
LAW. Gritty little outfit forgotten in a glamorous city. It's where I cut my teeth after I left WWE. It's a special place to me, and they will absolutely love having you. Especially if you fall flat on your face.
I'll make sure to win then.
It's not just that. Right now, you're still walking around in the same old gear, using the same entrance, music, moves, like you're trying to remind everyone who you used to be. Who are you now? Are you even the archetype anymore? Does your gear represent who you are? You said you want to evolve, so evolve.
People don't need to see who I was. They need to see what's next.
Exactly. Make sure when you step into the ring at LAW, you're not who you were. You're who you want to be. I'll go set up your first match at LAW. I've got the perfect opponent. Also, as soon as you're out of earshot, I'm gonna call my mom and tell her about how I get to hit the road with the archetype. Or the former archetype. Either way, this is gonna be good.
we will party hard.
Archetype? Geneva Rose.
Yeah, I know who you are, Geneva.
Great. Then you already know what TBD can offer that these other rinky-dink operations cannot.
A front row seat to another public feud between the promotion's two founders?
Funny. Cap and I have buried the hatchet. These days, we're focused on building something that actually lasts. And I think you could be a part of that. Fresh look, fresh matches, fresh buzz. I can make sure the spotlight finds you again. The right way.
And the fact it'd probably sell a bunch of tickets?
A full house never hurts. And hey, I never claimed to run a charity.
Of course not. There's no money in it.
Exactly. So, how about I set something up for you?
What are you thinking?
Forget the rest. This needs to be your next match.
El hambre que está consumiendo tu interior, que sin esfuerzo.
You really found a new home out here on the Indies. Should I pencil you in to headline our next WrestleMania weekend show?
You know this is all still a stepping stone. I intend to be on the actual WrestleMania next year.
I hear you. So, how about you take the next step? TBD Championship. Got your attention?
The chance to compete for some real hardware? Yeah, you do.
Good. Because I'm not booking you in any more keep busy matches. Talk to Hector and Baron if you're desperate to continue the grind. But if I'm going to book you at TBD, it's going to be for the title. Our current champ, Slade, has been holding onto the belt for a while now. I haven't been able to find anyone who could give him a real challenge. That's where you come in.
Slade's gonna have to look for a new accessory to wear. Let's do it.
Great! I'll set it up. Good luck. You've earned your shot.
Thanks. I've learned a lot out here. Every match and every crowd has meant something. Now we'll see if I can turn that into something bigger.
I didn't come all the way here to celebrate with an old friend. I came here to tell you that you're not going to be able to hold on to that TBD championship. Because you're coming back to WWE. And you won't be alone. Hector, you're coming with him. I cannot wait to see both of you guys competing on NXT.
NXT, not Raw.
Look, I'm not here as a GM. I'm here as your friend. I wanted to be the one to tell you that we've all seen the work you've been doing.
So you're sending me back to developmental?
You and I both know this comeback is not just about getting back in the title picture. It's about giving back to the business. That's what you've been doing, and you can continue that at NXT. You won't just be helping them, you'll be helping yourself. And it's the right way to get back to where you want to be.
You're right. This wasn't about getting something. It was about earning it.
Being out here on the indies reminded me of why I do this. TBD! You gave me a place to test myself and to grow. And I'm proud to hold this title, even if it's just for tonight. Some people looked at this run as a step down, but for me, it was a step forward. So, to the NXT locker room, you're officially on notice. We're coming.
Unbelievable! I hand you a main event, a title shot, and the biggest spotlight TBD's got, and this is how you repay me? You bounce? Did I miss the part where TBD became a revolving door?
We talked about this. I told you I was ready to head back to WWE.
You are so funny when you feel guilty. Relax! I'm just messing with you.
You really had me going there.
I already planned a big tournament to crown a new champ. I was hoping to convince Hector here to join, but...
Sorry. Not really sorry.
Yeah. Both of you on to bigger and better things. But if you tell anyone I said NXT was bigger and better, I will find you.
You are a scary woman.
Just promise me one thing. When you win that shiny WWE title, and you're standing on the ropes, and the crowd is cheering, take a moment to really soak it in. Then make sure you tell the world none of it was possible without TBD Wrestling and Geneva Rose.
Of course. I will.
Welcome to NXT. I'm sure you'll waste no time proving to everyone that you're still the same archetype they remember.
No disrespect, but I'm aiming higher than that.
That's what I like to hear. After you left the PC, I wasn't sure if anything come from that indie run, but winning the TBD championship? That showed you're digging deeper, finding levels most people didn't think were still there. And that's not just good for you. It's good for every young superstar you're going to be competing against.
I'm mainly here to climb back up the ranks the right way. If that lights a fire under somebody else, even better.
Well, what do you say we get you in some NXT live event matches and see how far up the ladder you're ready to go?
Sounds good. What do you have for me?
This is going to send the NXT live event fans home happy. You in?
The following contest is an NXT Underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype. And from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 222 pounds, Chase.
You've been looking really sharp out there lately. Whatever ring rush you had, it's gone. And people are noticing.
Feels good to shut the haters up. I didn't come back to coast.
You've been delivering in the ring. And just as important, you've been making this place better. Helping the younger talent, carrying yourself right. A lot of people wouldn't have bothered coming back from Hollywood. But you're here, showing up, putting in the work. That says something.
I'm just grateful for the opportunity to earn my way back to the top.
Well, I've got a few ideas that might speed up the journey, but only if you're ready to take the next step. Ava will be happy to keep booking you in matches until you are. No rush. Just make sure there isn't another misstep.
I'm absolutely ready. Let's take that next step.
Good. Go home and get some rest. Let's talk tomorrow. I'll lay everything out for you.
Xavier, here to tour the old stomping grounds or to give me a hand packing my bag up for the night? Okay, well, at least you're a more pleasant conversationalist this way. But I'm trying to get home, so...
Sorry? Were you talking? I must have dozed off. There's just something about your whole comeback aura. You're like a human sleeping pill. Boring.
Sorry, Professor Excitement. Not everyone can build a career throwing pancakes and screaming about unicorns.
You really have been gone for a long time. See, I've changed. You got some new music, some new threads, but inside, you're the same old archetype. The whole humble rebuild thing, the PC, the indie comeback tour, now this, it's like watching a motivational poster turn into a real boy. It's not that you're just bad. It's that you're stale.
You came all the way down here to talk about my sell-by date?
Hardly. I got much more pressing issues to attend to. Kofi and I are here to officially announce that the winners of the Dusty Classic are getting a shot at our WWE Tag Team Championships. Nothing that pertains to you. That tournament's for people on their way up.
Don't worry. I'm not chasing tag gold. I'm after the one that actually matters.
The archetype in the flesh. You know, when I saw you show up here, I thought to myself, clearly, there must be some mistake. Clearly, you had gotten lost. Clearly, the rental car GPS must have failed. But week after week, you're still here. So clearly, this must be where you belong.
All I heard you say is that you're watching.
Now and then, someone leaves a TV on backstage on one of the real shows. And when they do, and I happen to glance up, I sometimes witness something unexpected. Like a man who got flattened on the biggest stage, dragging himself back to developmental like it's redemption hour.
Is there a point? Because I'm on my way home, and talking to a sweaty blowhard isn't as captivating as you might think.
Oh, I only need a minute. Maybe two. My point is, most would have disappeared quietly after the beating that my client, Braun Breaker, put on you. But not the archetype. No, you had to go on your little tour of the independent promotions, reminding yourself how it feels to be a big fish in a small pond. You're still swimming in an awfully small pond, aren't you? But I do have to give you credit for doing the honorable thing, giving back on your way out, Because we both know this isn't a comeback. It's a farewell tour with decent lighting.
I hate to break it to you, but you don't get to define my finish line. If I'm walking this road, rest assured, it's because I know where it leads. And it leads to me taking that title off your boy, Braun Breaker.
The dream is still alive. But first, you've got to make it back to the show. And that's a long way from where you're standing. Lots of people come to Florida to retire. It's about time you accept you're one of them. I won't keep you any longer. You probably need to get home to stream your last film. At least someone will watch it.
Broken out.
Candice LeRae and Johnny Gargano are here, and they're taking it to Hector Flores.
They're not alone. Tommaso Ciampa and Zoe Stark are here too.
Now what? The Archetype just walked into absolute mayhem.
Look out! Joel Wheeler just got tossed through that window.
That is going to be a costly repair.
The Archetype and Hector have history together, and it looks like he's coming in to even the score.
What the hell was that? Me and Joe were talking strategy in the parking lot when we got jumped for no reason.
Any idea what that was about, Sean?
Yeah. I caught up with DIY, Candace, Zoe, and they're all here for the same reason. They were sick of waiting for a tag title opportunity, so they decided to try to force their way into the men's and women's Dusty Classic.
Embarrassing. Why try to earn it clean when you can steal from someone else, right? You okay, Hector?
Yeah, thanks to you. Joel didn't get off so easy, though.
He's at a local medical facility. Sounds like he's going to be out for a bit.
Great. So any chance at us getting into the Dusty Classic is totally gone.
Yeah. Looks that way. Sorry. You two were gelling and definitely had a shot at one of the last spots.
So what? We get jumped and that's it? That doesn't sit right. There's no other option?
With the Classic right around the corner, not a lot of talent sitting around looking to link up with a brand new addition to the roster.
Well, maybe next year. If I'm still around.
No. If Joel's out, I'm tagging in.
Seriously?
Yeah. Who else knows you well enough to get ready in time?
I don't hate it. It wasn't a plan I had for you. But if this is the direction you want to go...
I'm not going to abandon Hector. If Ciampa and Gargano end up in the tournament, I'll have some extra motivation. Either way, we need to get up to speed fast if we're going to qualify. Can you and Ava arrange some tag matches?
You got it.
I'm going to break the news to Joel. Not sure if he'll be mad or happy, but better he hears this from me. You just tell me where to be, and I'll be ready.
Let's hope so. We don't have much time.
Before you say anything, I saw what happened out there with the attack, and I want you to know those four crossed a line, and they will be disciplined accordingly. After the Dusty Classic.
Let me guess. DIY are getting into the tournament. That's some punishment. Getting exactly what they wanted.
They're one of the greatest tag teams in NXT history, with 3 prior Dusty Classic appearances. I had to put them in. It's what's best for business.
Yeah? Well, when Hector and I get in, I'll handle their punishment personally.
Let's see how you work as a team. Then we'll talk about getting you in the tournament.
What are you thinking for our first match?
This tag match could headline the next show. You down?
A man who adds to his legacy with every match.
The following contest is...
Hector Flores is back and is a new man.
And his partner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores!
Nope. Two men with this business in their blood. Los Garza.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 425 pounds, Angel and Berto Los Garza!
When it comes to
Here we go, tornado tag team match where no
Tilt-a-wall attempted by a small package pin.
and he kicks out quick.
I knew he wasn't getting pinned that easily.
Hurricane Rana. Ooh, man. Kick out.
Possibly testing the waters with that pin attempt. The steel chair, a classic for very good reason.
Uh-oh, all tied up in the ropes. Top turnbuckle and the super kick. It's hard to imagine there's really much of a strategy in a... Oh, my God. Oh, catches nothing but air, man.
Great wherewithal to dodge there.
right into those steel steps, man.
Flores with some agility.
Maybe the steel.
Not only landing there, those steps are dented.
Kick to the back.
Able to skirt around that attack.
Drop kick from behind. That broke Flores down a bit. This could be that moment where Burrow tips the scales in his favor. Man, what a push. Big splash. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
And of course, Kingos gets it always out of the ring. When you have any road ninja attacks.
That's gonna leave a mark. Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. He gets back into the ring. Angel not backing down one bit. Kick to the gut. You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move.
Look, the most intelligent competitor in the battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the long one.
Delivered it. Rin-a-tap. Here it is. Stopping the pin right there.
Clearly, he's got other plans in mind tonight. Leading him against the turnbuckle right here.
Striking with a knee. He has to be in a world of hurt here. He's able to counter that.
Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display.
Choke slam. Oh, perfect kick. Saw it coming. Oh, strong impact on the gloves. He's looking to take things to the outside down. Down by the DDT. silent face. Into the ring again now.
Eating the soul of the boot. Lands the kick.
German suplex. But that's not all. Into a real hard lariat. What a combination. Shut the door. This could be over. No, helping their teammate out there.
Oh, he's calling for it. Kick. No way. A standing power. And a daze. It's over. Angel is dead. Assault.
It's such a unique style matchup. Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof. In a hectic tornado tag match, these two guys were able to stay focused and come out on top.
You and Hector have been looking good out there. It's no surprise you had your own wrestling school with how quickly you brought him up to speed.
It sounds like you were about to give me good news.
I am. You've earned your way into a qualifying match for the Dusty Classic. Win, and you and Hector are the last team in.
Then that's what we'll do. Hector's ready, and so am I.
That's what I like to hear. I was afraid you were going to be offended about having to qualify. For what it's worth, it's not about you. I need to know Hector's ready before I give him a shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships.
I think you mean a shot at a shot at a shot.
In any event, you gotta qualify. Do you want me to set up the match, or would you like to talk to Shawn Michaels and get a few more reps in first? There's no do-overs, so tell me if you need more time.
Book it. We're ready. Even if we gotta earn this the hard way.
Great, I'll make it official. Good luck.
A team thrown together by fate in hopes of sneaking into the Dusty Classic.
The following contest is a qualifying match for the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 430 pounds, the Archetype and Hector Flores.
Oh, let me tell you, pairing a hungry superstar like Hector Flores.
Hank and Tank are here. The energy level in this building just went through the roof. But the IQ level is at an all-time low.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 595 pounds, Hank Walker and Tig Legend, Hank and Tank.
These two may be sharing a fairly functioning brain cell, but Hank and Tank are always good for a fight. I love these guys. Honk, honk! But you three got a timeshare on that same brain cell goal.
These two, they love to celebrate.
In a high-stakes qualifying match like this, how does a new team like the Archetype and Flores handle the brute force of Hank Walker and Tank Ledger?
The only chance they've got is if the Archetype can get Hector Walker and Ledger are no frills, all impact. If Hector gets caught off guard, it could be lights out before the tournament even begins.
The Archetype's been in the fire. He knows how to weather a storm. They might just surprise people.
Just blistering the chest.
The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag sooner. This could get worse.
Momentum is running away from Walker.
And he's to find a way to reverse his fortunes.
Walker hurts the attack.
Shoving him into the corner now.
One step ahead of Hank there, and he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
He found his opening. Now he's got to use it.
The Archetype and Hector Flores are trying to find their footing while forcing their way into the Dusty Classic. This is not looking good for him.
He looks absolutely sapped from the beating he's been taking.
Just blasting back with an elbow to the face.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Clothesline, so effective. Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Taking the shoulder to them hard there.
Read that one.
Walker finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Hank.
And he retaliates.
Big punch connected.
And now Hank is getting beaten down.
Walker might just be waiting for an opportune time.
And that toss got some hang time.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement. Lots in the gut wrench.
Suplex.
Walker looks defenseless, appears close to his end.
Walker's in big trouble. Oof. Oh!
Now attempts to cover.
Can he keep him down?
Here are your winners, the Archetype and Hector Flores.
Flores and the Archetype proved tonight they're not just holding their own, they're building something real.
One win does not make a team, but it does give you something to build on. The pressure will only get heavier once the Dusty Classic begins.
Well, look who drew the short straw and has to face me and Ricky Saints in the first round. I'm sure you were looking forward to getting a crack at DIY. But we aren't stepping aside so a Relic and his sidekick can settle some scores.
You better hope you're as good in the ring as you are running your mouth.
I've made a name for myself. You just missed it while you were off on some movie set forgetting your lines. But Ricky and I look forward to helping you earn some more mediocre reviews.
I've already done more than you'll ever accomplish, and had to go through much better than you. So talk all you want.
Hector Flores and the Archetype certainly not content just to get into...
Here comes all ego.
And their opponents, first, from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, all ego, Ethan.
Two things you always notice about Ethan Payne.
This is the Revolution. The sensational Ricky Saints. Already such an impressive career for this young man.
And his partner, from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 194 pounds, Ricky Saints.
A main eventer.
Flores and the Archetype turned heads with their qualifying win last week, but they won't be flying under the radar here in round one.
Exactly. Page and Saints have had time to scout them, pick up all the footage, and prepare a counter-attack. No surprises this week.
That's the game. One good performance gets people talking, but it also gets people planning. They'll need to evolve if they want to make it out of the first round.
Is slipping away from Page.
Ethan's toughness needs to kick in here.
With both teams throwing everything at this, the first round of the Dusty Classic is turning into a battle of will as much as skill.
And into the corner he goes.
Knee to the face, and he creates some much-needed separation.
Turns it around. He finally manages to answer back.
Oh, yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
And that stops whatever Ethan had intended. Oh, uncorked a big punch.
Crushing impact in the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
This match.
He really is running on fumes right now.
Clothesline. All the leverage in this match is slipping away from Page.
Page's resiliency being tested here.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Lariat, what a combination.
Deep, deep trouble here for Ethan.
He's got the shoulders down. This is it.
Here are your winners.
That's another piece falling into place. The Archetype and Flores don't look like a team trying to survive. They're out here trying to win it all.
One step at a time, Booker. The Dusty Classic doesn't care about potential. But tonight, they earn their spot in round 2.
Solid win. Let's see how you do when the match isn't against someone who's been trying to get under your skin.
You don't think I remember how to show up unless I'm pissed off?
No, but we both know the Dusty Classic means something different for you than it does for Hector. For you, it's a side road. For him, it might be the whole map.
Trust me, I'm all in. If I'm tagging with someone, I'm fighting for both of us. That's the job. I don't take that lightly.
Then keep pushing. Winning this whole thing might be the best way to get both of you what you want.
Bravo. Must be nice having a career-long head start and still getting to play the underdog. Real inspiring.
Keep talking, Paige. Sounds like you need the noise to drown out the loss.
Oh, this loss? It will be a forgotten footnote in my career.
So far, it seems like your entire career is a forgotten footnote.
Yeah? Well, I'll be seeing you again. And I'm gonna get my win back in front of a way bigger audience.
Or you won't. And this will just be an unsatisfying ending to this one-sided rivalry.
Flores and the Archetype looking to build off last week's first round victory.
Your boy is bouncy.
Here comes the young OG. And here he comes, the one and only Trick Williams.
From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trick Williams.
The man who held the NXT North American title, multiple NXT World titles as well. The Archetype has been through so many battles, you've got to think he can rely on that experience against Trick Williams and Javon Evans.
Don't forget, some of that experience is from the sky.
Whoa, look out.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to taking flight. Oh, he lands hard.
Whack with a clubbing hit. He just saved himself there.
Round 2 of the Dusty Classic finds two teams fighting for a spot in the finals.
Oh, strong impact.
Placing him in the corner. Counters to gain the advantage. Oh, a slingshot hurricane See no motion on the counter. Big punch finds its mark. Uh-oh. Tag made.
Slipping out of the way there.
What a lariat!
No, boom!
Oh, made him pay with a rake across the eyes. Absolutely. And he goes for the pin. Gets the shoulder up and one. He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet. Being set up in the corner for something. It knew what was coming there. Clothesline.
Just able to reach his corner for the tag.
By the throat and driven down. Spinebuster.
Oh, fired back with a stiff shot to the face.
Number there.
Tag in the corner. And now looking to double team their opponent. Stereo back body drop.
They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen. Oh, man. What a gut buster. Seems like this match is becoming... Uh-oh. Oh, clutch! Gonna break someone's back and make them humble. And look at the stroke. Camel clutch. Great way to break it.
Getting him into the corner.
Indy counters.
Catches the clothesline.
Hogan counter runs his man stride.
Snapmare takedown. Oh, roundhouse kick. Clothesline. Hoisted up.
Got the knee to the gut there.
Up and around. Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Tag. And now looking to up the ante here. 2-on-1.
Oh, double X handle.
He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two. He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
This is the moment where the wheat is separated from the chaff.
And Javon is in a daze. It could be the end for him soon.
Looking for a unique move here. Wow, on their shoulders. Oh, into an AA. Trick has a full grasp. Uh-oh. Fends off the attack with an elbow. Clothesline. Good Lord, so effective.
Trick is on the bridge here. Could be disastrous. Williams on his last breath.
Bang! Is victory close? This could be it. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three. How? Clubbing blow. Oh, not pretty, but effective. Placed against the turnbuckles.
splash. Look at the power. Scoop slam. Williams looking unable to get a leg up in this match.
But Williams can't allow this bunch to hinder him.
Oh, scattered that one. He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here. This could be the moment he was waiting for. German suplex. But that's not all. What a combination.
Getting up and looking completely lost.
No way. Astounding power. It goes. And Williams is out.
Gets answered with a stiff knee.
This is it. He could put him away right here. Oh, breaking up the pin.
Williams avoids the offense.
Clothesline. Off with their head.
Greg Williams soaking in the adulation, powers up his opponent and pulling Uranagi.
These combatants have stretched their limits here, and it's showing. Win or lose, they are going home tonight knowing they gave it their all. Knew a trick had coming. Clothesline, so effective. For safety's sake, I hope we're near the end.
I really don't see any way he can turn this thing around at this point. Boom!
And Williams' shoulders are down. This could do it.
Here are your winners.
That was not just a victory. It was growth and leadership. The Archetype is exceeding all expectations as the cornerstone in this team.
They might have begun as a late pairing, but they're now only one win away from making Dusty Classic history.
Man, I can't sit still. I feel like I've got lightning in my veins.
You sure it's not just the 6 energy drinks you crushed about 10 minutes ago?
Only partially. We're about to get into the ring with DIY, and after what they did to Joel, and what they tried to do to me...
They made it personal. No doubt.
It's more than that. This is it. A shot to finally break through. My whole life, people overlooked me. My own father didn't think I was good enough to represent the El Mago name. I've always been next to the thing that's happening. One more win, and I'm finally not just part of somebody else's story. I'm writing my own.
No one can say you haven't earned that ink.
Thanks. And hey, if we pull this off, who says we stop there? We could take all of WWE by storm. Tag titles, main events. We could be the next big team.
Yeah. Look, let's just keep our eyes on tonight. Gargano and Ciampa are still in the way. Let's show them they picked the wrong targets.
and the Archetype, one match away from glory.
The following will determine the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament winner. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 430 pounds, the Archetype and Hector Flores.
This Dusty Classic final has got some real heat on it, man. DIY didn't just start a fight. They accidentally created their opponents.
I'll be curious to see if Flores can keep his emotions in check. This might be the biggest match of his career with a chance at WWE Tag Team Gold also at stake. I would not be surprised to see him lose his composure.
I have no doubt the Archetype will keep him locked in, man.
DIY so dangerous isn't just the offense. They came out of nowhere to target Hector and his partner. They are unpredictable.
You're not just mad. You're trying to outthink them, and that's messing with your head, man, and your rhythm. You hesitate, and dudes like Gargano just don't miss.
It's not just a fight. That mental battle could be the hardest thing to overcome tonight.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of the submission here? The armbar is locked in.
That's hooked in deep. Is he going to tap here? Great escape from the armbar. The Archetype trying to lead Hector Flores to a Dusty Classic victory tonight. This athleticism is off the charts. Look ringside now, guys. This manager is doing something very suspicious.
Let's on top of things. Clearing the ring of the hazard.
Hoisted up. Knees across the abdomen. And Flores has earned the upper hand here.
And Gargano needs to find the spot. Putting it right on the corner. Something's coming.
Double axe handle.
He's certainly feeling that attack.
Oh, man.
Focus all that power on the spot.
We may be moments away from Gargano's demise.
No way. Astounding power.
That could be curtains for Johnny. And now he's looking to lock in this submission. Camel clutch. And it is deep. This is a bad spot. This powerful pairing has just won the Dusty Classic and earned a WWE Tag Team Championship opportunity.
They face teams with skill, experience, attitude, and they rose every single time. So much for DIY's attack slowing them down.
Now they're standing in that ring with Shawn Michaels being awarded the Dusty Cup and a future chance at Tag Team Gold.
Let's not rewrite history. They may both be awarded that trophy, but make no mistake, this was the Archetypes tournament.
DIY started this? and we just finished it.
Revenge and a tournament win? Few better reasons to celebrate. That was a heck of a sacrifice you made. You didn't just step in. You stepped off your own path to do it. I could have blown up in your face. But instead, you elevated both of you.
I was happy to do it.
Well, that's a lot easier for you to say when you're standing next to the trophy.
True.
Main roster. After all this time, I finally did it.
I think you mean we did it. Together. We made quite the team, Hector. And I'm proud to be able to share this with you.
No one wins a tournament like this alone. And it'll take both of you to take the titles off a team like the New Day.
We'll be ready.
That's right. The Hector type will not be defeated.
Don't ruin the moment, Hector. Seriously, you're not the idea man. You're more the cheer from the corner when I hit my finish kind of guy.
Okay.
Sounds like you got some things to talk about. I'll leave you to it. Aldous wants you on SmackDown ASAP, so I'll figure out the quickest way to get the two of you.
Sounds like a road trip. It'll give us a chance to talk strategy, maybe come up with some new music, my gear.
We'll see about all that, but yeah, Hector and I will head to SmackDown. Then, we can officially put the rest of the roster on notice.
100%.
Nick, you wanted to talk?
Yes, welcome. I'm delighted to have you here.
Thanks, Nick. Happy to be here. And I know Hector is too.
I was honestly surprised you dipped your foot in the tag division at all, with your focus on getting back to Braun.
If we win tonight, Hector and I will carry those titles with pride. But when Royal Rumble time rolls around...
You want in, and if you win, you'll be heading over to Mr. Pierce's domain. I understand. But that's a long ways off. You and your partner should be focusing on tonight.
I agree. By the way, have you seen Hector? He wasn't here when I got to the building.
Not yet. Ask around the locker room. You don't have long before doors open.
Hey, Roxanne. You haven't seen Hector around, have you?
Afraid not. But I try not to pay attention to the locals, so I could have missed him.
You ever get tired of being this way, Roxanne?
Do you ever get tired of your good guy act? You spend months down in NXT showing kids the ropes, giving back, and look what it's gotten you.
A shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships?
Like that's your goal? You said it at the press conference. This is a detour. You're not getting closer to what you want. Heyman must be laughing at how you've fallen.
Your pep talks could really use some work.
If you listened, you wouldn't need one. Playing Mr. Nice Guy won't get you what you want. Next time life offers you a choice between the right thing and the thing you're hungry for, eat.
Jacob?
Archetype. Yeah. Back on SmackDown? Back in the game?
That's right. You haven't seen my partner around, have you?
Oh, yeah. You a tag specialist now. All that talk about a big comeback and beating Braun for the belt over on Raw? But you went up here, on my show, fighting New Day?
My goals haven't changed. Heyman, Braun, WWE title. That's where I'm headed.
The first day you walked back in here, you looked me in my eye and told me my Intercontinental title don't mean nothing.
No. It means everything in the world. To you. That's what the WWE Championship means to me. So the only issue we have is in your head.
Another accomplishment establishment to his already impressive list with the WWE Tag Team.
Where's his partner, Cole? Where's Hector Flores?
If he's walking into this match alone, this could be a very short night for the New Day.
And they know it too. Look at the faces on Kofi and Xavier. You have to wonder if they had something to do with this.
I don't think the Archetype cares one way or another. He's ready to go alone. I guess we have a handicap match.
How can you have a match for the tag team titles without a tag team? This is ludicrous.
You can't fault the Archetype's bravery, but Wade is right. We're having a tag team title match with only one team.
What if he manages to beat the New Day? That would be a historic victory.
Virtually impossible. The New Day is without a doubt one of the finest tag teams in history. If Hector Flores does not show up, the Archetype is going to need a miracle.
Oh, with authority.
Wood's solo talents couldn't do much to help him against that attack.
There's still time to turn this handicap match around, guys.
Placing him in the corner. And able to beat Woods to the punch.
Yeah! Full contact right there.
What a backbreaker. Xavier Woods falling victim to an onrush now. This is where Woods will be tested. Ooh.
Got out of the way of that one.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Now, this isn't going to be good. A lot of pressure about to be applied to Woods here. Putting the pressure on now. You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him is agonizing.
Escape and a takedown.
Inside cradle. Oh, look at this small package. Kick out before the ref's count.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
There it is. Reversal. He finally manages to answer back.
He may have been down, but he is through. He's not up. Not yet.
The New Day's WWE Tag Team title defense became a handicap match when the Archetype's partner, Hector Flores, never came through the curtain.
Oh, that punch. Reorientating them in the corner here.
The champ is looking hopeless here.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Spot buster. Momentum is running away from Woods here.
Yeah, Xavier has to plot a way to get back into this. Bam!
Hold on, is he thinking of a submission here? Look at the torque, there's no escape from the camel clutch.
Submission hold locked in deep here.
Oh, just...
And he very quickly counters.
Right to the back.
Stone Cold with a clothesline.
Breaking spine buster.
Xavier staggering, can barely find his feet.
Thanks for coming.
End of days. The champ is in a world of trouble right now.
Kofi just taunting his opponent now.
Changing down for the title.
Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long.
Here is your winner and new WWE Tag Team Champion, the Archetype.
And what did I tell you? The Archetype beat the odds, and now we have a new WWE Tag Team champion.
That was a fluke, Booker. You just said it yourself. Tag team.
Are you kidding me? You're letting the New Day retain the titles!
I understand your frustration. I do. But in this instance, the rules are absolutely clear.
Then you should change the damn rules!
Well, Paul Levesque disagrees with you. Sorry your partner couldn't be bothered to show up for the biggest match of his life.
I was stuck in a locker room!
I'd be nervous if I was facing us too. But getting a case of performance anxiety is still a forfeit.
It wasn't a damn forfeit! I beat you!
In a handicap match, not the tag team match that was signed. I'm sorry, gentlemen. My hands are tied. The New Day retain the titles.
Dusty finish for the winners of the Dusty Classic. Nice.
You're really gonna let them get away with this? It's obvious they locked me in there so this would happen.
Zip it, Bastardo El Mago. We were in the New Day tour bus with 12 to 14 of our closest friends before the match. Our alibi is ironclad.
Forget it, Hector. It's not worth it.
You're right. We do our talking in the ring. Give us a rematch.
I don't think there's going to be a rematch.
Why not?
Hector, I'm really proud of the work that we've put into this team and how far we've come, but you know my focus is on the WWE Championship. And you're ready to be a superstar on your own. There's not going to be a rematch because it's time we go our separate ways.
Oh my God! He just threw you through the barbershop window! That was amazing!
Xavier, take the win, along with your belts, back to Kofi. I've got a show to run, and 2 new single superstars to book. Come find me when you're ready for your first match. There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner and I don't have a match.
Yeah, you've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big 4 PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series. One-on-one with Penta.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Hector. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector. Congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
The archetype set to take on Kaiser.
What the hell? It's the Samoan werewolf. The archetype is in trouble.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull it off.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Fatu's letting him off the hook tonight. And the archetype may be hurt.
archetype. I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. Every day, you out there talking. Oh, I gotta get back to Braun and the Wise Man. Oh, all that matters is the WWE title. Nah! I told Road Dogg I want the archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See? This isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Cause after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
Whether it's a PLE, a live event, or an indie show with 217 people, they should all feel that way.
You still get butterflies before you go out there?
I've got a match against Jacob Fatu tonight. There's a whole swarm in there.
The Samoan werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu...
Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You have been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Jacob Fatu is a force you haven't seen since you were destroyed by Braun Breaker. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can.
is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Tonight is the greatest challenge of the Archetype's career.
A match with Jacob Fatu isn't just a challenge, it's right there in the name of the PLE. This is about survival.
That's exactly right, Wade. Fatu said it best himself. This isn't an opportunity for the Archetype. It's a sentence.
We're about to find out if this is the Archetype's beginning or the end of the comeback.
Possibly the most dominant champion in WWE has arrived.
The opportunity to work with Fatu early in his career after he got outside, and you could feel that he was a generational talent when he walked in the door, man.
Here's a statistic for you. Since winning the Intercontinental Championship, Jacob Fatu has defended the title 18 times. The longest of those matches was 6 minutes, 34 seconds. The Samoan Werewolf does not work by the hour.
You can take a player off the street, but you can't take the street out of the player.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype. And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
The Intercontinental Championship, one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment. And here we go, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Fatu as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Survive. They're down there. Stop pin.
Quick pin. Championship on the line. Pin attempt by the champion. Early call for the title. The champ with the cover. He manages to make it barely a 1 count.
I knew he wasn't getting pinned that easily.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Oh, he had that scouted. The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob Fatu took that as a personal insult. Now the Archetype has a chance to win the title. Fatu's looking to end his comeback once and for all. And a well-timed counter.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Oh, look at this, showing off with a big flex. And then a kick to the back. These attacks of the champ are adding up.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able to put up with this kind of damage.
Ah, there's a headbutt. Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. Jacob Fatu cuts him off.
But I don't think this is anything to panic about just yet. Going for that power slam to no counter relief on the DDT.
Jacob now.
Jacob Fatu being systematically worked on, man.
Clothesline.
Put in the corner now.
Clothesline in the corner. Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out!
The Archetype just took out the referee.
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt.
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this! You made me do this!
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him this.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you. Like you took so many from me.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign? Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me, before I got it. before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner at any cost.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores challenging the Archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
The Viper's looking for a chance at his third Royal Rumble win.
Participants, first from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton is one of the smoothest wrestlers to ever do it. And he's looking in the best shape of his career.
Oh, he's proud to qualify for the Royal Rumble, especially with a biased Hector Flores officiating this match.
The Viper looks ready to secure a Rumble spot. The Archetype walks into this match at a huge disadvantage.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype!
Regardless of someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Hector Flores as referee. No way.
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This...
There's this... Out of the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man, did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to give him a referee's license. And what a push!
Hard punch.
Orton looks a little less dangerous after taking that attack.
He knows this is a contact sport. He expected some damage tonight.
The Viper in bad shape here.
Randy's certainly being tested here.
He's faltering, getting to it. What on earth is this ref doing? Stop right this instant.
Oh, right to the back of the neck.
And going after the ref. This is inexcusable. I have absolutely no idea what was going to there. The referee had been calling this match pitch perfectly.
Vengeance! Randy Orton! Orton putting his knowledge to good use with a precision strike. Just a straight deadlift of power into a dominator. Flores gets waylaid. Kick to the midset.
Great wherewithal to dodge that.
And Corey has the officiating tonight than what you expected.
You always wonder how a special guest ref is going to call the match, but this one has been all by the book. Lightning fast power slam by Orton. Devastating attack from the Viper.
Great cadence on the count from him there. Orton has ended so many matches with that, but it did not do the trick just then.
Stalking from above. Incoming.
And completely missed the mark.
I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events could change the whole complexion of this match.
Despite all the punishment they've taken, these men are not giving up any ground.
Still going, still ready for more, and so is this crowd. Might be able to stop the Viper once and for all right here. And he retaliates. Introducing a boot. Randy now for the win. And the count doesn't even begin. The ref with a fair and even count.
You pay attention to the referee's excellent positioning. Footage from this should be used at the Performance Center.
Counters.
Randy sidesteps out of the way.
Ouch. The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle.
The Archetype headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out!
RKO is blocked.
attempt.
Oh, the RKO.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores. Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight. You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, all this!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
It's a little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, it cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are going to know who you really are.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
There's no poetry here, Xavier. I wish like hell I was in a different match tonight, but I had no choice.
You have choices. You could walk out there, shake his hand, and tell him it's water under the bridge.
Or
you could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. all that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day, turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Hector doesn't want us to coexist here, and he's brought me around to his point of view.
You might have to return to LA and try to claw your way back into showbiz.
Spending hours parked on the freeway to get to auditions? No thanks. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE.
The following contest is an I Quit match. There will be no pinfalls, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to achieve victory is to make your opponent say the words, I quit. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype.
Hector Flores betrayed his mentor. Now his whole career is on the line.
From Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores.
This man grew up in the shadows in one of Lucha Libre's greatest families. And look at him now. El Mago would be ashamed. This man, a Judas. And he doesn't belong in the WWE.
A Judas? He pulled the Archetype out of the gutter when the man was a punchline, dragged him all the way back to the main roster, and was rewarded with a swift kick to the arse.
Hector Flores gave everything he had to the Archetype. Tonight, they'll try to take it back.
For one of these. Man, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the Archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight.
Punch lands. And now that's some nasty offense imposed on Flores.
And just by looking at him, you can tell this I Quit match is playing with his mind, man.
Oh my, what a splash! And now Flores is getting beaten down.
Can Hector withstand this surge? Flores with some agility.
He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
He's found some breathing room here, and he'd be wise to take advantage.
Oh, he fends that off.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
The archetype and Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever. Flores gets waylaid. An impressive amount of offense against him here.
This is a very bad situation for him at the moment.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Oh, Flores with good timing on the reversal. Just thrown away.
This athleticism is off the charts.
Snapmare. Oof, what impact to the neck. What are they doing here?
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
Boom! Read that one. The arm drag to reverse.
Oh my gosh.
His opponent keeps piling it on him.
Surely a grim-looking future if things don't turn around here.
And Flores about to be on the wrong side of this submission.
This is the moment when your pride comes in, and pride is hurting right now. Official ass.
I don't know if I quit.
That's it. He said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done.
The archetype is a good man.
But is Hector Flores? What's going to happen here?
They end things on good terms. That's what's going to happen.
After everything Hector cost him, the archetype is giving him one last WWE moment.
Man, I got chills. That's what this business is all about.
Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Adam.
Of course. I gotta say, that was quite the win at the Royal Rumble. And then giving Hector that moment to say farewell was a stand-up move.
I wasn't sure what I'd do until I got there. But it felt right to part ways with Hector on good terms.
You made the right call.
But that's not why I'm here.
I figured there was more. What do you got?
We are full speed ahead on the road to WrestleMania, and Cody's going after the World Heavyweight title.
So you see an opening to get back to Braun Breaker.
Exactly. There's only one title that matters to me, and it's strapped around Braun's waist. So I'm going to make a statement that Braun and Heyman can't ignore. I'm donating my old championship to the WWE archives.
That might be enough to get Braun's attention.
Might. It definitely will. He won't be able to resist stepping up no matter what Heyman tells him. So what do you think? Can you help make this official?
I can. Just watch yourself. You're kicking a hornet's nest, and those bastards sting.
This title, this championship, I held it once, briefly. But in that moment, I stood alongside greats. Cody Rhodes, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns. But I didn't come here to cling to the past. I came to let it go. I'm donating this championship to the WWE archives because this is where it belongs. The only title that matters now is around the waist of Braun Breaker.
I think we've heard about enough.
You want some?
I'm here, aren't I? After what I did
What
to
you did is what you're gonna do,
This isn't the
man.
place.
You just threw half
all the way across the country.
Gentlemen, please. Braun, this isn't worth it. This is a desperate publicity stunt by a relic among relics. This man thinks that by donating a used retired belt, he can magically insert himself into the main event of WrestleMania? No, that is not how it works in the era of Braun Breaker. Unlike the archetype, I came here with actual news. Braun Breaker's challenger at WrestleMania will earn the right inside the Elimination Chamber. So enjoy your ceremony, put your trophy on the shelf, tell yourself you meant something.
Congratulations. You've officially qualified for the Elimination Chamber.
Now you're talking. Thank you.
Don't overwhelm yourself with gratitude yet. Drew McIntyre is going into the chamber with every conceivable axe to grind. And Gunther has been on the warpath since he lost the World Heavyweight Championship. Ethan Page is hungry. Jey Uso's ready to go back to the main event, and Trick Williams wants to be the face of this company. Every man in that chamber wants Braun at WrestleMania just as much as you do.
I know what I'm getting myself into.
Good. Then I've got to ask, are you feeling ready to dive into the deep end? Or do you want a few more rounds with the best of the best? Road Dogg still has matches for you.
Let's get to Elimination Chamber. I'm ready.
I can see it on your face. Best of luck, Archetype.
Just wanted to catch you before the chaos starts and wish you luck.
You're not supposed to be wishing people luck. You're an impartial general manager.
I'm not wishing you luck as a GM. I'm saying it as a friend. Nonetheless, it's a bummer your plan at the Archives didn't work out, but you made it this far. Good work.
Thanks.
Thank me by going out there, winning the match, and beating Braun at Mania so I can get you on my damn show. Honestly, I'd just rather deal with you than Heyman.
Fair. Hopefully next time we talk, it'll be about signing a Raw contract.
Hey, Type. I'm so glad I ran into you before our big chamber match tonight. I had something important I wanted to run by you.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Look, we go way back, right? We battled in the Dusty Classic in NXT. Felt like you needed a win and I let you advance, but that's all water under the bridge now. I have an amazing opportunity to offer you. I know you've been dead set on carrying the WWE Championship again. So, after I win the chamber, then the WWE title, I will literally let you carry it.
Are you serious?
Yes. I'll allow you to carry my championship through airports, hotel lobbies, while you're waiting in line for my rental car. Not to the ring, of course. But you can understand my generosity does have some boundaries. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Man, I'm really going to enjoy beating you tonight. Then I'm going to go take down Braun. And after WrestleMania, I'll be carrying my WWE Championship.
Okay, Type. Well, when things don't turn out that way, my offer still stands. See you out there.
There he is, ready to finally get back to where you started your comeback.
Jordan! I'm ready, but I'm about to walk in a cage with 5 other dudes who would tell you the same thing.
Everybody's ready till they get punched in the face, so go do some punching, Archetype.
Right back at you.
Io's one of the best for a reason, but whatever game plan she's walking in with is gonna end real quick. Then I'm gonna kick back and watch the women's chamber to see who I got at Mania.
You've had one hell of a year, Jordan. If I were in the women's division, we'd have a main event for the ages.
You know divisions don't mean a thing to me if you're looking for a scrap.
The Archetype versus the Juggernaut has a main event sound to it. But I think I got my hands full.
Smart boy. We'll have to save it for another time. Good luck out there tonight.
Ethan Page is here and can barely walk.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining, following the eliminations, will be declared the winner. Making his way to the ring from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds. All Ego, Ethan Page.
We're getting word that moments ago, Ethan Page was attacked backstage. It's unknown who attacked him, but it's a miracle he's even dragging himself out here.
Page's chances of winning the match just took a major hit. The bell hasn't rung, and we already have controversy.
McIntyre sets his sights on a title match at WrestleMania.
And his opponents, first from England, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
With Drew McIntyre's track record, you have to wonder if he had something to do with the attack on Ethan Page.
I wouldn't put it past him, and if he did, he gave an assist to not only himself, but also the rest of the competitors here tonight. Ethan was a sleeper pick, and that is no longer the case. Loading up a Claymore or two for this huge match.
Gunther is truly the ring general, and the Elimination Chamber is his battlefield.
And from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
Since Gunther lost the World Heavyweight Championship, he has been a changed man.
He's going into that chamber not just to win. Gunther wants to make a statement to the entire WWE Universe. Gunther looks right at home inside that cage.
Trick Williams is here to get back into the title picture tonight.
And from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trick Williams!
Trick has all the tools to win this thing. Tonight could be the moment that cements him as a main event star.
This is the biggest stage of Trick's career. Time to find out if he steps up.
Will the Archetypes comeback survive the Elimination Chamber?
And from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype!
Oh, this man got rid of his old WWE title because he says the only one that matters is the one around Braun's waist.
And that obsession could be his undoing in the Elimination Chamber. The Archetype would be wise to not look past his opponents tonight.
The Archetype has never won an Elimination Chamber match. That could change tonight. Main event James so clear on a ticket to WrestleMania tonight.
Representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds.
Jay knows exactly what it takes to perform on the biggest stage of them all. He's ready for the chamber tonight.
People have been trying to put a ceiling on main event Jey Uso for his entire singles career, and he's broken through every single time.
The Elimination Chamber has been locked and we are underway. A shot at Braun Breaker's WWE Championship at WrestleMania is on the line.
And Ethan Page had to drag himself out here to compete. We still don't know who attacked him backstage.
When it comes to Ethan, it could have been anyone. Either way, we've already got some controversy, and the bell's just rung.
Kick and uppercut.
Quick thinking right there.
Uh-oh. Flashback.
Using the sharp point of the elbow. Quick evasion from him there.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. And Jay reverses.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Uh-oh. Gets out of it with a well-placed knee to the face. He finds a counter for Jay. Caving in the abdomen. Eats a punch to the face.
Sliced bread, but power through.
What a counter. Power slam.
Looking like a rugby match with that tackle.
Uh-oh. Oh, he saw it coming.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
The light is on, and it's Drew McIntyre who's unleashed from his pod into the Elimination Chamber.
I don't know if Jey Uso can withstand much more of this.
The homework done on Jey Uso is paying off.
The winner of the Elimination Chamber faces Braun Breaker. WrestleMania. Effective counter. Now.
Oh, look at this.
Spinning combination. Shoulders are down. And shoulders up before a count of one.
It's not over yet, gentlemen. Still plenty to go here.
Caught with the backbreaker.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Ah, jeez. Super slam. Oh, just covering. Lay it down with a power bomb.
And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer.
A well-timed maneuver there. Top block turns the tide on their offense. Oh, an overhand punch. That's caught with a clothesline. Clothesline, so effective. Oh, what a clothesline. Days.
Can Gunther recover from that?
Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
Keeps marching, baby.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail.
Nicely done, managing to save himself.
There's a damage dealt to him there.
Trying for that scoop slam, but drop behind and now
Inverted DDT connects. And he retaliates. Clothesline. What's he out here? Trick Williams finally getting in on this chamber match. Boom! Impact.
It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Landing the uppercut. Looking for a unique move here. Wow, on their shoulders.
Impressive awareness from him. Positioning him in the right here.
Bang for Connor.
No way Drew's getting up now. Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
McIntyre turns things around. Out of the ring and onto that dangerous floor of the chamber. Meanwhile, we see McIntyre. The count was stopped before it started.
Look at the look on his opponent's face.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
He may be down, but someone will be. Is it in office? Second stand eliminated, but who will be the next? And there's the cover.
Here we are. 3 contestants left in the chamber. Just like that, sent out of the ring. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the this can't do it.
He brings them from way up. Handle connects. Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack.
One step ahead with the superstar. Still the win.
Shoulder shoots up before 2.
I don't know how, but it looked like he's got a whole lot left in the tank. What a kick out.
Looking for a unique move here. Well, on their shoulders.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. Stomped into the ground.
control. Falling back out for punches in the midsection. Hollow bomb position. Fighting out. Hammer away with punches to the face.
wait. What is Fatu thinking?
He's thinking he's going to take this to the next level. He's climbing the damn pond.
He's 20 feet away. Are you kidding me? Fatu just demolished the Archetype's road to WrestleMania and left us with more questions than answers.
Fatu, why did you assault the Archetype?
You got it twisted. I didn't assault the Archetype. He assaulted me. Hell out the way. He assaulted me. When he walked in here and said my title don't matter, when he stole my spot in the Elimination Chamber, he assaulted me. Archetype, next time I see you, it won't be in the ring. It's gonna be in the crime scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Champion Braun Breaker and his special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Braun, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match, and...
Too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Jacob Fatu attacked Ethan Page before the match, and after the Archetypes win and the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce, another stunt, just like the archives. The main event of WrestleMania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the Archetype conspired with Jacob Fatu to severely harm Ethan Page and his chances in the Elimination Chamber. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the Archetype. I'll take on Fatu. I'll take on Ethan Page if they can scrape him off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way.
What my client means to say is that he is ready for the main event of WrestleMania no matter who his opponent is. But right now, there is no number one contender for the WWE Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Introducing the challenger.
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
The fists are flying and this crowd is hot. punches and firing right back. It was almost barbaric. Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
And Breaker is changing the tempo with that attack.
Could be the table turner Braun desperately needed.
And he stops that offense.
I've said it before, but it's really paramount to pick up the first fall of a 2 out of 3 falls match as quickly as possible. That's how you set the tone and pace. You want the competition to be facing an uphill battle.
Oh, an overhand punch. The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match.
Oh, clothesline. Clothesline. So effective. Heading up to the top turnbuckle. Taking flight. Body splash. The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here.
And he hurries right out of the ring. He has had enough of that.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Looking for the sidewalk slam.
And look at this now, avoiding the fight, trying to figure out what to do next.
Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Braun needs to start reacting quicker.
The power, the strength, and now just pressing. And a drop. The challenger's looking down and out there.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Connects. Saw it coming. Schoolboy trying to steal the win. And the ref can't even start the count.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Finds a counter for Breaker.
Breaker looks like a sitting duck right now.
End of days.
Doing what it takes to defend this
Cover. Kicks out, just kicked out.
Clearly proving they have the heart of a champion, and it's keeping them alive here.
And you gotta think that all the plans are out the window after that.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. And the champion will score a fall here early. Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Breaker turns the tables. Shoulders down. Instantly he has his shoulders up.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
And Breaker having to reckon with the fact that his best seemingly wasn't good enough. And continuing to focus the attack on the head.
At this point, it's going to be hard for him to shake those cobwebs loose.
Great athleticism.
Braun feeling a sense of confidence here. Breaker, sights locked on the target. Devastation incoming.
To gain the advantage. Big boom. We are seeing these men leaving it all on the line. No stone being left unturned. Everything the body can give is being brought to the table. There's the pin for the championship.
Here is your winner, the undisputed WWE Champion, the Archetype.
The champion retains his title. He continues a reign which feels that